Good morning, children. How are you all? I hope you all are fit and fine. Today we are going to discuss microbes in sewage treatment. As yesterday we have discussed about the microbes used in household products and the industrial products. So first we should know the meaning of sewage. Sewage is the municipal wastewater, or we can say which contains large amount of organic matter and microorganism. Sewage is treated in sewage treatment plants to make it less polluting. It includes two steps. First is primary treatment and the second is the biological treatment, or we can say secondary treatment. Children, the primary treatment is the physical removal of the particles. It includes removal of floating debris by the sequential filtration process. After the filtration, the removal of the solid particles like soil and the small pebbles by the sedimentation process. First, filtration and the second is sedimentation, so that the settled solid form the primary sludge and the supernatant form the primary effluent. Children, the primary effluent is passed into large aeration tanks and constantly agitated. This allows vigorous growth of useful aerobic microbes into flocks. Flock means these are the fungal hyphae, means fungal filaments to form the mesh-like structure, means the fungal hyphae associated with the bacteria. These microbes consume the organic matter in the effluent and reduces the biochemical oxygen demand of the effluent. Children, the biochemical oxygen demand is the amount of oxygen consumed by bacteria to oxidize all the organic matter in 1 liter of water. It is a measure of organic matter that present in water, and the greater the biochemical oxygen demand means more is the polluting water. The effluent is then passed into the settling tank where the bacterial flocks are sediment, and this sediment is called the activated sludge. You can easily see in this diagram the picture of the activated sludge and the aeration tank. A small part of the activated sludge is pumped back into the aeration tank to serve as an inoculum, or we can say starter. The remaining sludge is pumped into a large tank called the anaerobic sludge digester. Here, some anaerobic bacteria digest the bacteria and the fungi in the sludge by producing the gases like methane, hydrogen sulfide, carbon dioxide. These gases form the biogas, and we know biogas is used as a lighting purpose, cooking purpose in villages. The effluent is released into natural water bodies like rivers and streams. So children, these type of the wastewater treatment plant, or we can say sewage treatment plant, is used. The Ministry of Environment and Forest has initiated the Ganga Action Plan and the Yamuna Action Plan to save from the water pollution. The next subtopic is microbes used in the biogas production. We know the biogas is the mixture of the gases in which main constituent is the methane, and after that there is carbon dioxide, hydrogen, hydrogen sulfide are also present. Biogas produced by the microbes that called methanogens, and these methanogens grow anaerobically on the cellulosic material. They produce the methane along with the carbon dioxide and hydrogen. Example of the methanogens are methanobacterium. These methanobacterium is found in the anaerobic sludge and the rumen of the cattle, so that the biogas is used for the cooking and the lighting purpose, and the cattle dung contain these bacteria is used to produce the biogas, so that it is called as a gobar gas. Children, you can easily see a concrete tank in which the collect of the bio waste and the slurry of the dung. A floating cover is placed over the slurry, which keeps on rising as the biogas is produced. Second is the outlet to supply the biogas. And the third outlet is to remove the slurry used as a fertilizer. In India, the Indian Agriculture Research Institute and the Khadi and Village Industrial Commission developed technology of the biogas production in India. Children, hope this topic is clear. If any query, you can write in query box. Thank you, children.